Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ssoups channel and the Indianapolis Colts. What are we going to do? Well, the Colts have been scrambling. Still no QB a couple days later. I have no idea what this is to be. Every single journalist out there is picking somebody else. I mean, there's Marcus Mariota, there's Jimmy Garoppolo, there's Kirk Cousins. There's your random dude they found at the YMCA. You sitting there eating your popcorn right now. You check the news. You could be linked with the Colts starting quarterback job. Trust me, it's getting that far out to the point where, yes, you heard that right. Marcus Mariota is now a heavy link to us. Even Baker Mayfield is getting linked to us. I mean, this is just... I don't even know what to say. Marcus Mariota's, he had one good season in 2016, and then he's just shown decline since then. Massive decline from 2016 to 2017. And then more decline to 2018, more decline to 2019 when they got rid of him. And he's been a backup QB for 2 years. Right? He's actually younger than Wentz, which is something that I didn't actually know. But the weirdest thing, it's just he's been so out of it. And honest to God, that's as good as it gets. Why did we get rid of Carson Wentz again? What was the reason? If we're going to get Marcus Mariota, then what was the point? I genuinely have to ask. Marcus Mariota is the best we can do. Marcus Mariota? Kirk Cousins? Jimmy Garoppolo? Any of those sound like Super Bowl winning quarterbacks to you? They don't sound like Super Bowl winning quarterbacks to me. If we didn't have anything in place, then why do we do it? Was it that bad? Was the win situation really that bad to where it was just get rid of him at all costs, no matter what? I don't care what happens. I don't care if we have to start the mailman at QB. I don't care if we have to start Darius Leonard at QB. Just somebody at QB. He can't be Carson Wentz. Oh, yeah. Now we look at a bunch of idiots now, don't we? Basically, everybody's scrambling. I mean, if you go on Bleacher Report, the toxic place that it is, I mean, the big story now is that Kirk Cousins and Marcus Mariota are the two next things. But then you have other people saying that, no, actually, Deshaun Watson is now the main option. Multiple Colts players have actually messaged Deshaun Watson publicly on Twitter, including Darius Leonard and Kenny Moore, both showing their support for him, and they want him here. They want him here real bad. And, Deshaun Watson would be a really, 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 really good appointment. Barring everything that happens with that, okay? We're not talking about that, just football here. But we have to trade for him. And do we want to trade again? Deshaun Watson's not happening. It's a pipe dream. We don't have the assets to do it. And if we did it, we'd be broke, basically. And we'd be fucked for years if it didn't work. We need a Super Bowl. It would have to happen, or we would be fucked. We'd be screwed for years to come trading for Deshaun Watson. Do you know how much that would cost? That would be insane. Oh, and by the way, I'm just going to touch on this just a little bit when I'm touching on the QB situation. I'm not even going to really give this a thought. Gardner Minshew, and they didn't even think he was good for Jacksonville. Are we really going to start taking Jacksonville rejects? Because we're that desperate? Are we going to start taking QBs off Philly's bench? Remember when remember the last QB we took off of the bench of somebody else? How did that work out? How did Jacoby Brissett work out? Was that fun? Did you guys enjoy those mediocre years of nothing? I didn't enjoy mediocre years of nothing. And we need this QB because without the quarterback here, how are people supposed to How are players, we had the most cap space, how are, like, offensive players that we need desperately next to Michael Pittman? And I'm thinking about doing a video on the best fits for our team that are available in free agency right now at the wide receiver position first. If you guys want to see anything else, go ahead and shout it out. But, like, I just can't, man. I just can't understand it. So, here we are. Marcus Mariota has been out of the year for multiple years and has shown signs of decline. Kirk Cousins is a solid pair of hands, but it's questionable whether he comes up in the big games. I mean, he's done it a couple times recently, but I just don't know. I mean, like, his numbers aren't great. There's nothing that jumps out. He's just an average, 15th, 14th top, like, QB in the league. It doesn't seem like it's an upgrade over Carson Wentz, to be honest. If Gardner Minshew, I mean this sincerely. I'm going to tell you this, okay? I mean this so sincerely, okay? If we trade for Gardner Minshew to be the starting quarterback, I will do the trade and, like, announcement video with a pair of underwear, a pair of boxers on my head. I will do it with a pair of boxers on my head. That is how much I know that's not going to happen. But look. This. If we sign Gardner Minshew, I'm putting these on my face and doing the trade thing. I'll make a video with this pair of boxers on my face, because that is how sure I am this is not going to happen. There's absolutely no way. We did not just trade all of those picks, essentially, for Gardner Minshew, somebody that was deemed not good enough for Jacksonville. I mean, like, Deshaun Watson, he's a pipe dream. I just don't know. I don't think there's a great QB out there. Honestly, I'm just going to have to accept Jimmy G, really. If we get Mitchell Trubisky, I'll cry. I won't even do a video with boxers on my face. I'll just cry. The most probable option I see is Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he's the only one that makes sense. I think he was the original plan. I fully believe that. Now, I don't have any evidence except for what Chris Ballard is saying for how he wants to play next year, where he wants to utilize the short passes more. And I think that Jimmy Garoppolo does a much better job on the shorter, easier, simpler passes, but he fails to succeed on those longer ones. Well, if we have somebody who's better at doing the easier thing and sucks more at doing the harder thing, but we want to do the easier thing more, then I guess it makes sense. I mean, of course I'll accept whatever QB comes here. I know it's Garoppolo. That is my big prediction. Jimmy, it has to be. I don't understand who else it could be. He's the only one who has had any smidget of success that is available. He's the only person, I believe, out of most that we've been linked to that's been to a conference final. I'm pretty sure he's the only one, let alone a Super Bowl. He's the only one that made the Super Bowl. It's got to be Jimmy G. I don't see any other reason to not get him. I just don't see it. There's just no possible way. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Who do you think the QB is going to be? I will do that video. I promise you, I will do that video where if Gardner Minshew gets traded to the Colts. I will do that with a pair of boxers on my face. Because that's how sure I am. And you can hold me to that. Book it. But yeah, it's going to be Jimmy G. Tell me who you guys think is going to be below. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was kind of more like a little rant thing, but I just wanted to get this out because this has been bugging me. It's been bugging the hell out of me the last few days, trying to wrap my head around what the hell we're going to do with this football team. So, thank you guys for listening. Really appreciate it if you smashed a like, subscribed, shared, all that stuff. Check my links and my merch. Got some really cool stuff on there. I will see you guys later. Bye.